That's good, dude. Just calm down.
South Park, MPU, and driver board. And the MPU board had several problems. The largest problem was corrosion, which stretched all the way from the switch matrix components all the way down the board, all the way over to where the RAM was, and over here to, I forgot what that is, U214, I guess. Yeah, so all these parts had to come off, had to sand down to bare copper, conformal coated, and then repopulate the board with working parts. And two parts had actually failed. This U213 had failed, and the game ROM, as you can see, somehow its window was crushed. So I've replaced that. Also installed NVRAM here, replaced this power input header here, and she's good to go. The driver board has a couple of transistors missing, Q8 and Q21, and you'll see that in the tests that they don't fire. Those transistors are not used in the domestic version of South Park, so it's a good idea to repurpose those. Q31, which is one of the flashers, was locked on. And let's see, oh yes, I also replaced the power output header. Always a good idea on these boards also, because that power output header gets roasty toasty from this big heatsink that's on the LM338K. Coil and flasher voltage are exactly what they're supposed to be, so let's put it into test. Switch test first, and I'll use my Pennytech tester. Whoops, let me do that again. And that's all of column 1. And all of row 1. So the switch matrix is operating correctly. Coil test, and I'm going to cycle the coils. 5, 6. You'll see that coil 8 is not going to come on because the transistor is repurposed. And then again, coil 21 won't come on. Now some of these coil durations are longer or shorter. That's because the game knows exactly what kind of device is in there, and it knows how long it can safely pulse the coil. There was 21, which was not expected to activate. So we'll get through coil 32 right now, and everything's just working fine there. So we can test the lamps. I'll test them all on my homemade lamp tester. You can see those are working just perfectly. Flashers, it just cycles through some of the same coil circuits that we've already tested. Oops. Here comes the fun part.
Okay, let's try to calm down, guy.
Good advice.
You're going to the principal's office right now. Well, there you have it. Case closed.
Kick the baby.
All right, that's enough of that. Dot controller clearly working. That's a boring test. I'm not going to do that. So that is all of our tests. I guess I could go through here and put it on free play, but I'll leave that up to the owner of these boards.
That's good, dude. Just calm down.
I never played much of this game. It's got some catchy quotes, so thanks so much for sending it in. Get this thing packaged up and back to you, because I know that you're anxious to get to playing it. Once again, this alkaline abatement takes quite a bit longer than a normal board repair. Thanks again.